There's been a lot of hoo-ha about Leeds, like losing 6-2 and all that. United, yeah, it's awful for us because we're not very big fans of the Man United. But the way we play, mate, we're going to get a bloodied nose sometimes, you know. But we're going to win more than we're going to lose.
See, Rob, look, there's been a lot of conjecture. There's a lot of conjecture about the way Leeds play, okay? I don't think I've ever heard a manager take so much praise and take so much credit and people talk about it in such glowing terms for a side that's been thumped 6-2. It's almost like people have taken stupid pills and said, look what's happening here. No, the reality is you had your pants pulled down. Robbie, you can't be phoning me up and saying you love that.
No. Listen, I'm not saying that.
Of course you can. Well, you enjoyed that.
No, Rob, I know what you're saying. You're saying is your team are a joy to watch. You love watching
what do you mean?
the team.
He picked the golf ball out the next 6 times.
Yeah, but as he said, they'll win other games. They'll win more than they lose.
Listen, look, we went 2 goals down in 2-3 minutes.
Yeah,
you were 3-0 down in.
Yeah, right. We could have done what someone like Chelsea or someone would have done and sat back and just defended and tried to keep the scoreline down, but we didn't. We still attacked.
And you had your pants pulled down and you got absolutely walloped.
But you're also forgetting, it's the first year back in the Premiership, mate. First year back in the Premiership. We've got a core we've got to build on. We know we're not going to win the title this year, obviously.
This year?
But,
Rob, I'll give you...
Last time we was up, we won it in, after 2 seasons?
Right, I'll give you an equation, right? The way I'm a neutral, right? So I've got no fight in the dog of I. So I love watching you play. I said, beginning of the season, if you love your football, Leeds would be the team you want to watch, right? Should just be entertained. But if your team was getting beat 4-3, 5-3, and you end up in the relegation places, you wouldn't enjoy it, would you?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, mate. To be fair,
yeah.
You know what I mean? If we were playing like that and we were going to struggle and go down, then there's no point in it because you're not getting the end result. But we know that with the good football, we're going to beat some teams and we're going to get enough. I
know, but isn't there? Surely there can be somewhere in between.
He's allowed to enjoy his football. By the way.
No. But I'm just saying that it's all. Yeah, It's a bit like a cult here. Yes, look, the way you attack is brilliant. The way you defend is horrendous. You could have driven, no joke, you could have driven a tank down the middle of that pitch in towards your back four, and they wouldn't have run over any Leeds player. A tank.
But the game,
honestly, Rob, it was unbelievable.
Yeah,
to
but
watch.
The game could have been 10-6, couldn't it?
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was 6-2.
No, but I a neutral. I'm with Rob.
Everyone says to me that they're a great team to watch.
They are.
You're a great team to play against, Rob. Trust me. You're a great team to play against. If Man United played you every single week, out of 38 games, they would probably wallop you 30 of them.
But they're not on Man United's level. As Rob's saying, they've only just come into the Premier League.
But what I'm saying, if you know that, why don't you go to Old Trafford and just say, do you know what? We're up against a much better team who let me finish.
He doesn't do it.
No. But who loves to counter-attack, right? Now, when you saw James on the team sheet, right? You knew exactly what Solskjaer was thinking.
He's going to press you.
You knew exactly, and that's exactly. So before a ball is kicked, Bielsa's had his pants pulled down.
But he's done that. He's done it.
Hold on. What's going on here, you two?
He's done it all his career.
So what?
You're just a Grinch.
No.
You're allowed to love watching your team. Rob has just said, I love watching my team play football.
But when you come up against a team that love teams coming onto you and throwing men forward so they can pick you off, why don't you? Just as a thought, all right? Just an idea. Why don't you go there saying...
But Man United didn't do that. They didn't sit back and then pick him off. They went for Leeds. They went for the throat.
No, but what I'm saying is...
They out-Leeds Leeds.
No, but what they do, Mender, they want you to come onto them. They want the spaces because they want the space in which the James...
But they didn't.
They did. It's exactly what they did.
Them. Manchester United pressed Leeds in the first... 45 seconds.
Yeah, but
that's not counter-attack.
No. Have you seen the space? That's what I'm talking about. The tank. There's no midfield. What they should do is set up and say, we're not going to throw men forward. They threw men. You ever look when McTominay pulls the trigger.
Why are you getting so angry about Leeds?
Because you've taken stupid pills.
No, you have.
You have. You've taken stupid pills.
Leeds aren't going down. Leeds have just got back in the Premier League, right? For the first time for, is it 15 years, Rob? Or something like that? Right?
If this was...
So they're not going down.
If this was Pochettino at Spurs, everyone would be ripping into him.
No, it wouldn't. Because
they would. Oh, look at Poch. He'd been beaten 6-2 at Man United.
Because there's different expectations. There's different expectations, different clubs.
But everyone's telling me this isn't this Messiah, Bielsa. All I'm looking at is a man that can play...
Of course it is.
It's refreshing, the way that he plays.
It's refreshing, but he got 6...
Does he improve players?
Yes, he may well do, but what I'm saying
Look
is,
at
for
Patrick
one game...
Bamford, look at Luke Ayling.
But why can't you go to a game and
Dallas.
say, do you know what? Why can't we? We know we can do... Why don't we pick our moments?
He doesn't believe in it.
OK, all right, fine. Stupid pills.
No, Rob, I can remember you... was it 2 seasons ago you played Derby in the playoffs?
Yeah,
and you were 1-0 up.
Won the first game and lost.
1-0, yeah, but you 1-0 up from the first leg. You went 1-0 up in the second leg at Ellen Road, right? And I'm watching the game, and that's when Jay's saying maybe you go to hold midfield players. You said you had Alien bomb, you had everybody still bombing on, and you end up losing it. But Bielsa didn't change, Jay.
Okay, all right.
He didn't change.
Again, you saying thanks for the call, Rob. Merry Christmas.
Top man,
the
Rob.
way you're talking is if say that's just the way he does it. I know it is, but you know what? Occasionally, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Did they get promotion?
Maybe on occasions, maybe you shouldn't.